leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Take a breath, rest your head, close your eyes, you are right. Just lay down, turn my side. Do you feel my heat on your skin? Take a few close, blow out the fire. Don't be so shy, you're right, you're right. Take off my clothes, oh bless me Father. Don't ask me why, you're right. Hold my step, I've been coming. Can you feel my heat? Take your hands, I'm letting go.
Kane is in the building.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats, then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that shit tell me, man. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you'll never have to pay me. Go on and put your hands up, when times is hard you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teachers not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that the niggas holding back, that the world is theirs. Yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour. Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody
Yo, Chad, what is up, baby? Welcome back to NYSE. Hope you guys are ready for a good one today. It is definitely, markets looking like they're coming alive. But again, hope you guys are just ready for what is to come. I think we've got quite a bit of volume coming out on the charts today, so we're just going to keep an eye out on for that one. We are just finished setting a few things up here, guys. We do apologize. We had quite a bit of, if you want to say, disturbance here earlier today. Just having some air cons and that sorted out in the office, so that was just a little bit of a delay, but we are here, baby. So we're going to start getting into this for you guys right now very shortly. But other than that, chat, I hope you guys had a killer weekend. I hope you guys are ready to get back in the markets today, but I appreciate you all being here. Jeff, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. Still trying to get into this whole week. Been really busy so far, but how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. No complaints this side. Let's just go through the chat. Slashy, Amir, Etienne, Sandre, Mark, Jex, NTO, CEO, Jared, Nation's Finest, Dorian, Hood Good Guy, Ken Football, King Shaq, always extra crispy, Dylan Anson, Jordan, Drive Cartel, Craig, welcome guys. I hope you guys are having a good one. New York session definitely looking good, but as I said, we will start breaking that down and getting into that very shortly. So alright guys, let's just go DXY, just so we can start breaking this one down. If we start looking here, you guys are going to see straight off the bat, we are starting to break the zone ahead of everything. The big one for me is, though, I must say I am seeing the strength coming in to go all the way to, again, that 103.450, but we're going to keep an eye out for this 200 EMA. It's been quite a general for the dollar and keeping them in order the past few days, so we're going to see what happens there. That's basically our alert for that now. We can set something there, but I do have a good feeling because of it being a bit of an extension. The thing for me is we don't have our Asia lows. They were tested once, traded away Asia highs. So you can have obviously daily pivot EQ tested, but we were so close to the weekly pivot. We're obviously going to try trade away. But again, that key area over here. Now the problem I have is why I don't trust this dollar strength is there's nothing driving it. So we're breaking these highs of resistance with nothing to truly actually back the dollar up. And that's just becoming a little bit of a problem for us. And that's what I'm just not 100% back in with right now. So you'll see that even though we've had dollar strength, when we start going over to the dollar, you'll see gold, also having quite a bit of strength, yet you won't see that same rejection. So they've both been going up at the same time, and that also can come to safe haven. There has been a lot of things that's been happening this weekend on the, if you want to talk about just the world side of things. Obviously you have those oil tankers being attacked, you have the whole thing with the drones, missiles, with the US civilians being killed. So there's been a few things that have come out, which obviously these safe havens are going to start coming into play. But I don't trust this DXY strength for now, so that's why on my weekly, daily, I am still neutral. But however, for me, it's going to see what happens. Start taking these highs and even that 103.450. If we reject, if we start breaking through, then I will start once again, as I said to you guys last week. If we start getting above that 103.450, then 103.600 is easy on the tables. So we'll just see what happens there. Going over to gold, guys. Gold, I'm looking at something a very neutral position, but I am bullish. So you'll see this now. Remember I mentioned to you guys, there's no bottom wick this morning, so you guys can see that over there. But there's no bottom wick here, and I said to you it's not a problem as over here. Gold, no bottom wick, no bottom wick, no bottom wick, no bottom wick. Gold is known that kind of when it has these big pushes, no bottom wick, no bottom wick, it won't have it. So this could be the area. Now the thing is, for us when we start breaking it down, was we had this zone we held over here. So firstly we held the weekly support and this key area of the 2006, then we traded up holding this. So we keep testing this 230 and even the 235 area in the past, but my biggest thing is I wanted us to close above here. So I said to the guys this morning was, even if we got a closure in this range, I would have been happy. The fact we are trading above here, even if we start holding this 2035 today, that would be a dream, meaning we've literally finally broken that range and we can start seeing gold do something like this and trading back up to the 250s and even higher. So honestly, just however the day closes today is what's going to make it for me. But what I'm looking at now on the 4 hour, you obviously have this closure already. So this is already a good confirmation for us, guys. The 4 hour did close above. So you do have this really nice closure above. Obviously a nice bullish candle breaking away from the zones and closing above that 2035 for the first time we've closed in that zone. So again, even here now, I'd love to see maybe even with this 30 minutes that we can hold this zone and then we can start trading back above. So that's what I'm going to look out for now, guys. I just want to see, can we start holding this weekly key level and continue this to the top side? That's all we're going to be looking out for now.
Sorry, chat. Can you just busy quickly?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's irritating, bro, when you're expecting calls, so you have to take it. And then it's this bloody telephone. Yes, I want to slap them. But yeah, sorry about that, Chad. So as I was saying, we just want to see gold really start holding this 2035 area now. We can look to definitely be going along there. But again, just going to keep an eye out on dollar. We are at those all-time highs now for the day. So can it continue? The big thing is, I said, I just don't trust it because there's nothing actually driving the dollar at this point in time. So that's the only thing I'm a bit uncertain of. So it can be a little bit of that fake out. When we're going over to NAS, guys, so we are bullish on our pairs. But again, we said this morning. We trade up the whole day. What I said to you guys, we wanted to be trading back down. We wanted to be in between the weekly pivot and the Asia highs. This is literally perfect to what we wanted to see. So right now, I want to see when market opens, can we regain Asia highs and continue upwards, or are we going to stay below Asia highs and then just that drop off? Obviously Asia lows untested, and we have this flip zone over here on the higher time frames which we want to keep an eye out for. So we're just going to keep an eye out. I am more bullish, but obviously it is Monday. We saw this happen exactly like this last week. Trade up, the big sell off coming Monday, a little bit of an inside day on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, big pushback to the upside. So we definitely are bullish on NAS. We just want to see now, do we still hold this zone and just get back above, or are we going to first make that low of the week and then continue up? So a bit more of a neutral, but funny enough, NAS the stronger one, but looking more for the sells on the technical side of it. US 30 this week is actually the one looking a bit better. So you have these highs already, weekly pivot being tested and held. So that's what the difference is here. You can see also we're starting to make this little double top now. So we literally setting up very, very nicely. The only thing is, I know a lot of people are going to go that. Very, very simple. But we've seen it, US 30 and NAS, you do something like that, they will screw you 6 love. So again, very, very simple. More probability we are not being able to get pushed away. What happens? Market will do that and just continue to the top side. So we're going to just look for it. Obviously now trading back down, all of our things are done. So we had a much bigger range from this flip zone with the EQ and the Asia highs. So all we're going to see now, guys, is can we trade literally back up nicely? So holding this Asia highs, testing that zone. If we can hold the daily pivot and the EQ, look to regain that to get above the zone. Once we get above this zone, that's what I'm going to be looking to go long again on US 30. But other than that, guys, that is the analysis on my side. Jeff, what are you looking at, brother?
So from my side, I am bullish on the DXY for the week and bearish on the day. So what I want to see is on the 4 hour, this EQ over here, I want to see price straight into this level before we have some sort of reaction towards these highs. However, looking at last week's high, we're hitting right now. If price can sweep above last week's high and then just tap the supply zone, then I'll be bearish from there as well. But literally, I had this zone marked out based on the supply zone over here in the break of structure, and price is not holding it. So as you can see, guys, over here as well, we now also have that break to the upside. So looking like DXY wants to go bullish, and I agree with Keeks there, like what is driving it? Why is it going up? So from there on, with a lot of confusion, I was looking at Euro USD as well. So in EU, very, very similar thing. We have the supply zone all the way down here. The S1 is also untested. Now, very, very I wouldn't say difficult to see what price will do. However, looking at the weekly open, we do have a break of structure. And then if we look at the 4 hour over here, we do have this massive wick. So this could act as a supply zone if this candle breaks below this low over here, because then we have a break of structure, lower low formed, and then we could potentially see this happen. But then if that happens on EU, then I might potentially want to see this is also untested zone. So if this if this demand doesn't hold at the EQ just slightly below the weekly open, this level, I want to then see potentially that happen to correlate with EU. And looking at GBP USD, also very similar. We have now tapped into this demand zone from Friday basically. Now also similar thing, I don't trust this demand zone because this is last week's open over here and we still have all this liquidity to the downside. Oh yes, one thing I forgot to mention on GU. Why I'm also scared of GU right now at the moment is because technically all of this over here is price trading within the range all of 2024. So price is still consolidating technically on the daily. Now I want to see a bullish GU because I want to see price tap into this supply zone over here on top and then trade down. But from my side, guys, that is it. Looking for potential buys on GU, potential buys on EU if the DXY can weaken.
Alright, there we have it, guys. So yeah, just gonna wait for market open now. DXY having a little bit of rejection with gold still melting off. As I said, I wanted to see gold hold here, so let's just see what happens now. As I said, it's quite extended, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a bit of a pullback, but let's just see what happens on that pair. And what is up, my brother Kyle James in the house? You know, every time I say that name, man, sounds like he's a literal celebrity. Kyle James. Like I could just see that, like even like on a music, like a rap song or something featuring Kyle James. But what's up, my brother? Bro, literally the same thing. When I saw that the first time, the Chad, literally named the Chad. Crazy how good it feels to have the same analysis as you guys. Lol, a small win for me. I must say it is, bro. Like 100%, I won't lie to you. When I started like trading, I was the same. Like when I had guys like the mentors or guys that were helping me or I was learning from, and like I took a trade. So not only like analyzing, but like when you take a trade, like by yourself, you like that was you set it up, you did everything, you took the trade, and then you see like these mentors or whatever, they took the exact same trade as you. Then it's like shit. Like I'm actually seeing what these guys are seeing now. But Nas, as I said there, so yeah, let's just see, guys. Does gold sell off now? I just don't trust the dollar strength. It's a bit like out of the blue. That's the only thing for me. But then again, guys, it is Monday. Gold's are literally Monday, 4 o'clock, and gold's already at the weekly resistance. So that is actually quite a big move. Oh, I'll go Mali. I'm in gold shorts and Nas longs. Hey, man's milking the markets there. Let's just see. And there's nothing coming out. This is a big week fundamentally, guys. So I think from tomorrow you got consumer confidence. Nothing else really. Wednesday, AUD CPR, CM1 manufacturing, Europe CPR, USD, employment cost, GDP. So GDP, I'd rather focus on there. FAMC, Thursday, GDP, monetary policy, and unemployment claims, manufacturing PMI. And then Friday, the Big Daddy NFP. Yo, big week of trading, guys. Big day. FOMC day 1. What do you mean? Am I missing something? On Wednesday, this FOMC. Let's see what happens at Chad. Let's see what happens here. Alright. time for these mentors to say, come and CPI with us and chop. Lol. Yeah, there's so many of these guys trying to all trade CPI. I've also seen there's a lot of guys trying to do accounts now, asking their traders if they should be taking buys or sells. I don't know how you are mentoring and asking your community what you should be doing. Keegs, do you partake in NFP gambling? I do, brother. I don't know if you call it gambling when I am 6 for 6. So that's a different story. And that's the thing, like there's people in the chat that are witnesses, and even Jeff, they've all witnessed that.
Nah, definitely. The day I believed in Keegan is when I doubled my account next to him because of his signal. Then I was like, nah, Gold King, Gold King.
Well, just jokes. Nah, bro, I know a lot of people always say if you are trading news, it is gambling, 100%. But if you do have a very good understanding on fundamentals and the economy, like you can work it out. It's just like a business. I always say to people, it's like, think of it like accounting. When you got A, B, and C does this, it will equal D. So same thing with the economy. Like when they're doing this, they have the positives, negatives, and then you'll have the best outcome. And they have to work out what the best outcome is for the economy. And you can look at where the country itself is sitting. Can they take or not? Can they do this? All those type of things, and you can work it out for yourself. DXY looking to take those highs back. Alright. Keys need the helpline, lol. Yeah, guys blow their accounts trading news, lol, do you mind sharing how you do it, Keegs? That's a long one, brother. That is a long story. Gold. Gold taking some shots here. Biggest scam is mentors doing crowdfunding. What the hell's crowdfunding? Hey, do you know what crowdfunding is?
I think it's like, okay, the best way I can describe it in my opinion is when they maybe do something like where they say, oh guys, we're gonna do it for a good cause, please donate money, but then that money they keep it.
Keys is up and all. JV, do you strictly trade ICT concepts? I know you don't identify as an ICT trader.
I use a combination of ICT, BTMM, and can't even have a name for my mentors method because there's no name for it. It's just, the correct way to trade. But yeah, I use a combination of ICT, and when I say I use ICT, it's purely the concept of the ideology. I look how my methodology makes sense with that. That's the only thing I use basically.
And always extra crispy, it does, brother, but you're only focusing on the one day. The other day doesn't matter. You're just focusing on the press conference. So yeah, you don't even focus on the other one. They get the community to give them money to trade for them, and they give them a profit share. Oh, okay. Sup, yo. They will send 1,000 rand and get payout of 5. Oh, okay. What's up, gents? Hope you're having a great afternoon so far. Dorito, man's being quiet. Don't know when last we've seen you, brother. Or like Mad Charts giving away money, but to qualify, you must buy one of his 3 mentorships. Oh. That's lovely. It's like, I'm going to give away 5,000 rand, but first you must spend 20,000 rand. The logic. 2032 is a retest area for me, yeah, bro. So for me, it's the flip zone, 100%. Obviously the R2 firstly, so that's 2031 400. That would be first now. but then the supply area. But as I said to you guys, if this thing starts coming down today, this thing's in trouble. This can be like all the other pastimes, bro. It can be a case of trade it up, hit the 2035, and she's going all the way back down. So even to 2030, all the way down. You don't know. So yeah, you really could see this thing go 2030 again.
Can you please share my screen?
You are live, brother.
Okay, guys, I am tempted to sell CAD yen, eh?
Oh.
So on the 3-minute chart, if this candle can close bearish, I'm gonna look for sells on it. Just wanna wait for, since I'm not in yet, wait for confirmation, because we already tapped into the supply zone we spoke about last week. Change of character, tap back into that supply zone. Change of character, which means this high is holding. Fair value gap, supply zone.